beep, 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 that meet my boy.
Pay my taxes.
Your girlfriend call me Kumar.
Take it
Girlfriend
easy.
call me Kumar. Your name's King, you fucking scumbag.
Yo, how solid is the new intro? Shout out to fucking Y Tribe, man.
Hey.
Whenever I fucking ask that motherfucker to make me an intro, he goes in the studio and he's like this.
Time to play the game. Time
To play the game. What up, niggas? I did a Patreon exclusive episode, and shout out to everybody. Shout out to all my I never know how to say it. My patrons. Y'all are lit. You guys make the fucking world go round. This world go round, not the world. It's hot as balls. I'm fucking in my own head because I like my podcast to be, I want to make sure that it's fucking A1 service, right? I got 2 fans blowing into this fucking room where I got the setup, and I live on the 3rd floor and it's hot as balls, and I'm like in my head about how this shit's gonna sound. It's fine. It sounds like there's a fucking fan going on in the background. It's all good.
Get the fuck out of here.
God damn. Ladies and gentlemen, it's hotter than the devil catching the fucking clap, but we here, we good. I have a fascination with catching the clap, huh? Just kidding. Just kidding, guys. I had a Patreon exclusive episode. Shout out to all my my patrons. It is not too late to join the out-of-pocket membership for $5 a month. It's just $5 a month. That's all it is. It's cheaper than a Disney Plus membership, and you get more shit. I'm just saying, bro. We got Loki. You know, he's probably gonna get canceled by all the niggas who really care too much about who's gay and who's not. So if you're one of those guys, you can come on over. But leave that energy at the door. This is episode 67. The last one was a bonus episode. It's on the Patreon if you want to go watch it, check it out. It's pretty wild. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, bro. I was having a fucking conversation with Shorty last night. With Shorty. Shorty! What song is that? I think that's the one. The heat. I make it clear all the time that I prefer the winter over the summer. The fall and the winter over the summer all day. And I'm like, yo, if you could eliminate one season, what would it be? And she was like, I would get rid of winter. I'm like, okay, now we simplified it to cold or hot. And she was like, I'll take the heat. And I was so aggravated. First of all, I'm a piece of shit in the summer. I don't understand. This was very dramatic of me to say last night, but I don't understand how suicide rates are up higher because seasonal depression is a thing. I don't understand how it's up higher in the fucking winter more than it is in the summer. I understand the logistics of it is, you know, in the summer there's a lot to do. You can go on trips, you can do this, you can do that. But bro, I'm talking about day to day. You can't go on vacation all summer, so let's just dead that fucking argument right there. It's hot as balls. When it's like 90 something degrees outside, I don't want to go to work. I want to sit at home in the AC, but guess what? I'm out. Well, no matter who you are, whether you're a construction guy and you're outside, and shout out to those guys. Shout out to those guys working, busting their asses in the heat outside, sweating their fucking asses off, sweating their balls off. You guys are the real heroes. Fucking construction workers, landscape, people in the post office. I got a couple boys in the post office. People know. Bro, it's just hot. And I try to explain to him, I'm like, bro, in the fall, in the winter, you put a fucking coat on. All right? You go to what's worst case scenario? What you layer up, you get flea, and that's the New York in me. You get flea, you get wavy, baby. You fucking you go to the mall, you get yourself some sweaters, you get yourself some polo sweaters, you get yourself some, you go to Boston, you get some bodega sweaters, whatever you're fucking into, whatever strikes your fancy. You get some sweaters, you get some crew necks, you go to the North Face spot, you get a jacket. If you want to be more bougie, you get a fucking, the Canada Goose. I'm drinking an iced coffee right now. This is ridiculous. In the summer, guess what? Last summer, we dropped a bag on an AC. This summer, we drop another bag on another AC because the house is too hot. And I try to explain to her, if one thing goes to one extreme, because this is where my mind goes, if one thing goes to one extreme and the other one goes to another extreme, guess what? The cold one wins. With the heat, I'm pretty sure it can get so hot, because this happened in New York. This happened for the blackout of '06 when I was living out there still. It can get so hot that the power can go out. You can have a fucking blackout. No AC. No AC, no fucking nothing. No refrigerator to keep your ice and your water cold and freezing. Your power's out. Guess what? You die. You fucking die. In the cold, you bundle up. Say fucking everything goes to shit. Say the power goes out in the cold. Guess what? You bundle up. You get your fuck on. You get your sucking on. You bundle up, you go, worst case scenario, what? Extreme measures, you gotta go fucking kill a couple stray dogs, and you wear the fur, and that's it. I've been watching too much Cruella. Took my daughter to see that this weekend. That was pretty dope. It was a dope movie. The point is, cold overheat all day. I made my fucking point. God damn, it's too hot, dude. I'm fucking aggravated. I'm annoyed. I'm on edge all the time. On edge all the time. My road rage is at an all-time high. My not wanting, my lack of being able to, my customer service skills like go down just a little bit. I pride myself on customer service. Whatever I'm doing, whatever job I'm doing involving people, my customer service is A1. It goes down a little bit because it's too hot. You're gonna come in, you're gonna fucking what? You're gonna come in, you're gonna bring your fucking kicking and screaming kid, and you're gonna tell me to give him a skin fade? Oh, I'll give him a skin fade. I'll fade him the fuck up. I'll fade your ass too, and not in the way you fucking think.
Time to
Fuck. It's hot. It's hot. It's just hot. Niggas don't want to work. Yo, I've been seeing a lot of that. Last episode we did on the Patreon, we were fucking around a lot. We were fucking around a whole lot. We were talking about a whole lot of bullshit. It was fun. It was cool. I think there was some deep stuff in there, but whatever. You know how it goes over here. Niggas don't want to work. Niggas do not want to work. There's a lot of the more I drive around, the more I walk around, the more I'm out and about. You see more help wanted signs. You see people desperately hiring, and you can hear Bruce playing with a squeaky toy in the background. That means he's chilling. He's chilling like a villain. The more there's so many people not wanting to work right now, and that's because niggas got put onto Stimmies and OnlyFans. Over the pandemic, that's what happened. That's my theory. People got put on to Stimmies and OnlyFans accounts. Maybe niggas did the OnlyFans too, but girls over quarantine, girls discovered OnlyFans. Maybe some niggas discovered OnlyFans too. That's their business. If you want my OnlyFans is patreon.com/JimmyLuca.
Welcome to hell.
Beep, 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 beep.
Shout out to Y Tribe, by the way, for the amazing intro. Again, I said that already. I'm cracked out. Listen, people discovered that over quarantine when they got the stimmies, and I found it very weird. Okay, you guys know me. I'm not a very extreme person. I'm extreme when it comes to stupid shit, but I'm not an extreme person about like politics and stuff. Politicking. So over quarantine, niggas discovered that niggas made more money than they did at whatever. Most of the time, they made more money than they did at their regular jobs. Sometimes just about, sometimes more. for sitting on their ass. And yeah, I guess, the government had to stimulate the economy. But now people, after they got their fucking nice wave of like $600 unemployment checks, and a lot of people got those, and the stimulus checks that we all got, people want more money. Oh, we're going back to work. We're going back to work, but we're not gonna forget how much you paid us. We're not gonna forget how much we got paid. Excuse me. So now we want more money. Yo, this shit is crazy, bro. And I'm seeing I'm definitely seeing some hyperinflation for sure. I was seeing it on the news yesterday while I was doing laundry because I don't watch the fucking news. Fuck that shit. I listen to podcasts. I scroll through Instagram and Twitter, and that's it. That's how I digest, and then I do my own research. Yo, it is crazy how much everything is going up. I'm not gonna front. I even put up the prices of my haircuts. That was gonna happen anyway because you got niggas that don't tip. That's a different story. But hyperinflation is that shit's happening, and you almost knew it was gonna happen when we got all these stimulus checks and shit. I thought it was very weird. I was like, somehow, some way later on, we're gonna get fucked, and I knew it wasn't gonna be on some like, there was some fucking idiots who spoke without thinking, which a lot of people do. I do it too, but when it comes to like shit like that, you gotta be a little more. Make sure that when you're speaking, you're being informative, because then it's a game of telephone. You're telling one person this thing, and then they're gonna tell that person that thing. And there was people who were like, oh, we're getting these, but we're gonna get fucked later on, and we're gonna have to pay it back. No, we're not paying it back. What happens is now, the fucking the laundromat that I used to go to, the little washing machine that was $2, now it's $3.99. I'm not kidding. It sucks. And there's people fucking there's the whole Joe Biden shit. People are blaming Joe Biden, bro. Regardless, the shit would have happened, man. We went through a pandemic. No matter what, I could be dead wrong. Somebody could hit me up and be like, "Yo, you're wrong," and school me. But we're talking about, we went through a pandemic, right? No matter what president was in office, because you guys like to suck off. We live in an age where, this is how I look at shit, right? Maybe I'm immature, maybe I'm not that passionate about it, but back then, voting was whatever to me. Now, especially because I think it's so fishy. I think it doesn't really matter. Our vote doesn't really matter. I'm not a big conspiracy theory person. I just have some certain things that I'm like, I don't know. I'm at an age now, especially now that I have a kid. If I didn't have a kid, I probably still wouldn't vote. But now that I have a kid, now that I'm trying to do shit like fucking get a house and shit, now that, I'm concerned with, my daughter's going to go to school in like a year, and, again, the house thing and my job, I got to pay taxes, even though the intro says I don't pay my taxes. I got to pay taxes like every fucking, hardworking American at the end of the year, and get fucking ass raped for all the busting my ass I did at the barbershop, but it's all good. Fuck Uncle Sam.
Get the fuck out of here.
So what I was getting at with that is, I vote. I feel like people are so weird. They look at presidents and they're like, I did a little fucking sucking motion. It was a little gay, but it's Pride Month. Happy Pride Month, everybody. What I was getting at with that is, people go into, whenever they vote for a president or anybody, it's usually presidents. They don't really, they go into, you should have this energy going into everything, but they have this energy going into the local stuff, your governors, your mayors. When I vote, I don't look at, I'm going to vote for Joe Biden, or I don't look at, I'm going to vote for Trump. I look at what they're quote unquote promising us, which never fully comes to fruition, but you can hope. I'm a trusting person. I'm not one of those people, I've said it time and time again on this podcast. You have my trust. Like Joe Biden, he blew my trust. You have my anybody, president, fucking boss, relationship, friend, whatever. I'm giving you my trust. I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, you got to earn my trust nobody, whatever, whatever. I get the idea behind that, but I've done so much therapy and so much reading and meditation and just a lot of soul searching to know that that way of living is kind of toxic. But to each his own. Live how you want to live. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just personally the type of person who will go into things trusting. I trust you, and that's it. If I don't know you through a fucking hole in a wall, I trust you. You have my trust. Yeah, there's shit in my past that might be in the back of my mind, but I'm not gonna sit here and automatically think that that's you. I trust you, and you have my trust. And once you break it, that's a different story. Then it's then I have that trust no bitch or trust nobody. Excuse me. Then I have that mentality of, I don't trust you about that one person, not about everybody. Maybe, along the healing process, maybe there's a healing process where I have to get over, when it comes to relationships, I have to get over what I just went through in order to have that attitude again of like, you know what, now I put my trust in you. When it comes to presidents, same shit. I'm putting my trust in what you're saying. I don't vote for the presidents. What happened since 2016, and even before that with Obama, let's be real, he was a very popular president. People vote for the president. I don't even feel like they vote for what they're presenting. I don't think anybody really realistically votes for what they're presenting. It's never like, let me look at what Trump is offering. Oh, let me look at his tax plan. Let me look at this. Let me look at that. Oh, let me look at what Biden's offering. Let me look at his plans with climate change and this and that. No one ever does that. It's like, Trump's a dick, so I'm not gonna vote for him. I'm gonna automatically vote for this guy. Oh, Biden's a sleepy fuck. Let me not vote for him. Let me vote for this guy. And Biden's a sleepy fuck. He's fucking weird. But no, my point is nobody votes anymore looking at, not nobody, a lot of people still do, but the majority of people, because they're so weird, and it's mainly Trump supporters. I'm sorry, I'm going to call it out. I am a very neutral person most of the time. And that's just how I am. It's not me trying to walk on a careful track doing this podcast. I don't give a fuck. I say my opinions and that's it. So this is one of those things where I'm not really neutral. I'll keep it a buck. Yo, Trump supporters are ride or die Trump, no matter what. Yo, the dude can fucking do anything, and it's like, oh, that was funny, that was woke, that was this, that was that. I've never met a more passionate group of people in my life. Honestly. And they sound fucking stupid, really fucking retarded at times. I know people hate that word, but I just watched the Sopranos trailer yesterday, so I'm feeling a little Sopranos-ish. Bro, it's bad. It's really fucking bad. So what I was getting at with all that is, the state of the world right now is not because of... The state of the world right now is not because Biden... There's certain things, yeah, but the state of the world of people not wanting to go back to work, that was going to happen regardless. People were going to have a slow start regardless. People were going to we're going to realize, oh, I just made all this money in stimmies and shit and OnlyFans, so I don't want to go back to work. There's a lot of... Yo, bro, that Starbucks around here, or just that Starbucks local, close to wherever you're at, New York, Rhode Island, wherever, that doesn't have that short on baristas right now, bro, a couple of shorties stayed at home and they figured out how to fucking make money. It's called getting in front of a mirror, bending over, showing some fucking vag and posting it, and then getting tips for it and shit. People found other ways to make money. I don't know what to tell you. You give people all this money, and they're gonna get too comfortable and be like, you know what? I'm gonna I'm not going back to work until I get equivalent to what I just got, or hey, I found OnlyFans, or I found another hustle that they invested their stimmies in, like fucking stocks and shit. People don't get it. But they blame, this was going to happen regardless whether it was Trump or Biden in office when this pandemic happened. There's certain things that, yeah, Biden's fucking up on. And I'm going to get to that in a minute. But, bro, I went through, let me fucking pull up this video, actually, because this shit was mad funny. This fucking Sleepy Joe, dude. I'm actually really embarrassed. I was embarrassed before. I'm still embarrassed. Imagine going to another country, and I said this while Trump was president. I'll say this now while Biden. Imagine going to another country, and it's happened to me before. When I went to DR and Bush was president, it happened to me when I was like 11, and I knew absolutely jack shit about politics. I had somebody's fucking uncle, a cousin. I went with a cousin to his friend's house, and I had the friend's uncle be like, "Oh, you're from America?" Yeah, like in Spanish. "Oh, you're from America?" Yeah, you from that country with that fucking asshole Bush, that idiot Bush or whatever he said. I'm like, yo, this shit. Imagine now. But this video, bro, oh my God, this shit's hilarious.
You're asking me, and I'm not being critical, y'all. I really mean this. It was legitimate questions you're asking me. Asking me, well, guess what? Employers can't find workers. I said, yeah, pay them more. This is an employees bargaining chip now.
Yo.
What's happening?
Yo.
They're going to have to compete and start paying hardworking people a decent wage.
Yo, the what's happening is what sent me. Somebody should edit what's happening into that from the Drake song. The Drake and Future song. Dog.
Remember, you're asking me, and I'm not being critical, y'all. I really mean this. It was legitimate questions you're asking me. Asking me, well, guess what? Employers can't find workers. I said, yeah, pay them more.
Oh, my God.
This is an employees bargaining chip now. What's happening? They're going to have to compete and start paying hardworking people a decent wage.
Yo, he's dumb funny. He's dumb funny. But funny in an embarrassing way. And I said this about Trump too. They're just fucking funny and embarrassing. And they like shouldn't be up there. And y'all niggas want every fucking election. Vote. What? Vote for who? There's no options. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to go on YouTube to find more Biden videos. This nigga, bro, I'm not even gonna do it. This nigga is just crazy, bro. He's fucking crazy. He literally just like falls asleep, or his brain or he's awake and his brain just shuts off and he starts fucking just like foaming at the mouth. I went to Dick's Sporting Goods. Oh my God. The shopping trip was supposed to be like, with the way I shopped, the shopping trip at Dick's Sporting Goods was supposed to be like fucking, probably like 11 minutes it was supposed to be. Cut it down to 2. Walked in, looked at the shorts I wanted to get for the gym and just for the summer and shit. I was like, all right, I'm gonna come back to those. Walked to the back to look for sneakers. Got as far as walking past the first when they have the first set of sneakers there, and then I'm walking towards the back wall where they have the sneakers on the wall, and I got to the part where the sneakers are presented, and I heard 2 kids talking. They were fucking bitching. You could tell they were like 2 white, like 14 to 15-year-old kids who knows fucking jack shit about politics, who were from Coventry or East Greenwich and were spoiled as fuck and went there with mommy and daddy's money, and they had no right to complain about what they were complaining about. But I'm fucking walking towards the back, and all I hear is, I'm not fucking paying $45 for a pair. I think it was 45, whatever. I'm not paying fucking $55 for a pair of Adidas sweatpants. That's ridiculous. And another one's like, yeah, dude, Joe Biden's America.
Get the fuck out of here.
Are you fucking out of your mind? And I wish it was like a joke. I wish they were joking. I wish it was like some like I wish it was some like thanks Obama shit. Remember when we all said thanks Obama? But no matter, I feel like whether you were Republican or Democrat, you were saying thanks Obama, and it was a joke most of the time. Some people said it seriously. These kids were not joking. They were pressed about $45 Adidas sweatpants. Stressed. Let me get the exact dollar amount because I posted it on my Facebook. Sometimes I post my little, funnies and takes and shit. Yeah, $45. First of all, why you hating about 45? You broke ass nigga, go get a job. Get off fucking Twitch. Trying to fucking display how fucking nasty of a gamer you are and probably calling people of color niggers on fucking Xbox Live. Oh my God. I lost brain cells. Here's my first point. When has Nike and Adidas gear ever not been expensive as fuck? Seriously, these Nike shorts I got, these nice little bright Nike shorts that I got, $45. $45. These are shorts. They were complaining about sweatpants. I'm not paying $45 for a pair of Adidas sweatpants. You're out of your fucking mind. Yeah, man, Joe Biden's America.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God. They were dead ass. They were dead ass heated. They were tight as fuck. They were tight. Nigga. Adidas, Nike, Champion, anything you see in Dick's, fucking the Under Armour shit with the Rock. Everything is expensive. It's always been expensive. Joe Biden's America has zero to do with the fact that you cannot afford to buy Adidas sweatpants. You can't. Oh my God. What is it with... I was going to say, what is it with white people? Oh, what is it with white people? Fuck.
Get the fuck out of here.
Not all white people. Not all white people. I say that all the time. I'm very clear with what I say. But bro, what in God's name are you doing? Just don't open your mouth. Or maybe they just think it's cool. They heard their dad say it like one time when he was pumping gas. They heard that maybe they heard Papa say it when he was pumping gas. Fucking $3.99 a gallon. Joe Biden's America. Am I right, boys? Yeah, Dad. You should have seen fucking Dick's Sporting Goods yesterday. $45 Adidas sweatpants that were always $45.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fucking idiots. But whatever. Also, what's the thing with the gas, by the way? Like, no matter who's in office, I think the gas, the people swear, I gotta fact check this. But people swear that the gas prices go up every time like a Democrat is in office, or the gas prices went up when Joe Biden went into office. The gas prices went up. I've seen the gas prices go up and down. I mean, I've only noticed it because people point it out. Do you really look at the gas price? You gotta get the gas anyway, unless you have a Tesla. Honestly, you gotta go get it. So what are we doing looking at the gas? I don't know if it's just me. My boy Tom told me, but I've never been one to look at gas prices. Ever. I just fucking go, I pump my shit, I look at the fucking number of the dollar amount that I'm gonna see go up, and that's it. And I'm like, all right, that's what I'm paying for gas, and this is how much I'm getting. What are you gonna do? Save up, get a Tesla. That's what I'm doing. Shit, bro. Yo, that shit, it blows my mind how fucking stupid some people are, but it also doesn't. I'm gonna do some ads real quick because that's what we do here at Take As Needed. We do some ads. All right. We got a new sponsorship. We got some old ones, but we gonna get this shit done. All right, guys. Take As Needed is brought to you by Soulita. Listen up. If life reminded us anything these last 2 years, it's that shit gets stressful and wellness is important for both women and men alike. And there's no better way to take care of ourselves mentally than starting with our skin, beards, and boobies. We love the beards and boobies. Soulita has products that stretch far beyond soap, like booby butter and belly oil for that MILF in your life, and the ultimate beard care subscriptions for that beard that you love to stroke. I bet you can find beard oil at Target, but can you find one with your personal fragrance and shit? I didn't think so. Soulita's slogan is for your very own, and they live by that by making most of your experience customizable with women-owned products that are handcrafted and 100% vegan and cruelty-free. Come on. Because women know what they're doing with this shit. Give your body the essentials it deserves. Visit soulitasoap.com and use promo code Jimmy's Diner at checkout. That's promo code Jimmy's Diner at checkout. Guys, so you want to buy a brand new Tesla, or you're looking into buying a house to fit all the kiddos and doggos. Or if you're me, you want to ball out and do both. But you need better credit and you don't know what you're doing, from credit cards to those collections that seem impossible to get removed. You gotta holla at my boy Carlos Sten, your millennial business and financial coach. This needs to get updated, but my credit score just keeps fucking going up. And we got another fucking credit card coming through, and the plans to get a Tesla is in my reach. It is in, I can see it. It is in the distance. And this is all thanks to my boy, all right? My shit went up 100 points in the first month. I don't got to say anymore. I'm trusting the rest of the process. When Jay-Z said financial freedom, my only hope, I felt that. And I know I can't be the only one. Text credit to 401-267-8436. That's credit to 401-267-8436. And tell them Jimmy sent you. I got a new one this week. Okay? Check this shit out. I got to talk to you guys about the importance of below-the-belt grooming. Yes, I'm talking about upgrading your grooming routine with Smooth My Balls. I'm going to start that over, okay? I got to talk to you guys about the importance of below-the-belt grooming. Yes, I'm talking about upgrading your grooming routine with Smooth My Balls. It's getting hot. Swamp ass is a thing. That gooch sweat, that's a thing. And the Turf Chopper 3.0 is here to help. You guys know I cut hair, so I know how annoying it can be to nip and cut your grapefruits with the wrong tools. The Turf Chopper 3.0 features no scrape technology, so you never have to nip that sack again. I would know because it's hot as balls, and I went in there no guard the minute I got it, full throttle. And my balls are as smooth as butter right now. No gooch sweat. It's small and travel ready, it's water resistant, and with every purchase, Smooth My Balls plants one tree to help grow the Amazon rainforest. Come on. So you can shave your bush while saving the jungle. Guys, do your crown jewels a favor. Head over to smoothmyballs.com and use promo code Jimmy's Diner at checkout for 15% off of your entire order. Let's cancel out that swamp ass and gooch sweat together. I'm dead ass. That shit is fucking amazing. That ain't just no sponsorship. That ain't no, oh, somebody reached out to me, oh, talk about this, talk about that. Bro, I legit shaved my balls because I need it, because it's hot. Girls don't have to go through like gooch sweat and shit. Maybe they do. That was a little, that was a bad assumption. But bro, we got a lot of fucking hair down there. We got hair over and we got hair under. And that shit was smooth. I swear by it. You don't want to fucking be a hot boy in a hot boy summer with your fucking gooch sweat and shit, bro. You don't want to jungle down there. Smooth my balls. Those kids, though, huh? I would imagine they're probably the same people. I was watching Loki last night. Phenomenal show. And I forgot to mention this last week. I think it's because I did it before I actually watched the episode. People were so pressed about Loki being, at first, a couple weeks before, which is fine, non-binary. People were like, all right, who cares? Then he like came out as like bisexual in the episode. It was something very small. I'm not gonna play it with the risk of my shit being flagged by Disney. But he said something small, like, you know, it was a conversation between him and who's in the character Sylvie in the show, who's like a lady Loki. And she asked him, do you have she asked him, you know, do you have Prince? Do you have a princess waiting for you at home or a prince? Sometimes, whatever. Because you can't assume nowadays. That's what Disney's trying to show them. Show people when she asked them that. You know, do you have a princess waiting for you at home? Maybe a prince? And his response was a bit of both. Everybody's pressed. If you're pressed, you're homophobic. And what I like to say about homophobic people, if you're really homophobic, you might be a little gay. You might be a little gay. It's fine, just come out. It's always fine. When I say something's gay or somebody's gay, I'm not fucking when I say something's gay or someone's gay, I'm not using that as an insult. It's fine, just come out. Just come out. If you're homophobic, I think you're gay. Not I think, I'm fucking almost positive you're gay. Who gives a fuck if Loki is bisexual? To me, he's always been a little, you know, flamboyant, I guess, which is fine. Who gives a fuck? Why is everybody that pressed? Oh my God, here we go. Oh my God, here we go. And I thought about it, and I know where it comes from. But at the end of the day, you know, the extreme people, like the little fucking stupid ass kids at Dick's, they cancel the show, or they're like, oh, I can't watch this shit anymore. I can't watch another one of these episodes. I'm done with it. This shit's fucking crazy. Blah, 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 blah. Who cares, dude? Who gives a fuck? Loki's still dope. The show is still dope. Take your homophobic shit somewhere else. Go to fucking Ego or a gay nightclub and discover yourself, because that's the bottom line. But Loki, the Loki situation, and I feel this way about a lot of other situations, is this. And this is not me being mad. This is me just being like, all right, I kind of see what's happening. I'm not mad about it. I just think it's ingenuine. I think there's a lot of pandering going on, and it's been happening for the last couple of years now. It's fine if, you know, you introduce a character. At the end of the day, do whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. But it's fine to introduce a character, a brand new character who, you know, is gay or bisexual, whatever. At the end of the day, let me make myself clear before the fucking the wanderers who wandered onto this podcast, who have no idea how I work, wander on and think, oh, here we go, I can't fucking listen to this shit anymore. This dude is a homophobe, and start accusing me of all this shit. At the end of the day, do whatever you want. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just saying, me personally now, a straight man who supports the LGBT community, between friends, family, and just the community in general, I don't find it genuine. And if I was part of the LGBT community, I wouldn't find it genuine even more. I would look at it as, oh, here we go. And, you know, Disney made somebody, I feel like every other movie or every other show, there's Marvel characters or Star Wars characters who have already been established. They were established years ago, whether it was in comic books or Star Wars movies from the 80s, right? There was a situation with Lando Calrissian, the flyest nigga. He seemed like he was He was a dog. He's a dog ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to fucking take Han Solo's girl, Princess Leia. He was established, right? Loki was established, right? I can name a couple of other situations, but characters that have already been established. Now, Superman's another one. I'm a minority, so I'm good. I'm alright with that's another example I'll get to. That's a very good example that I just thought of, but I'll get to that in a minute. Loki and Lando Calrissian. And Lando Calrissian, they made him I think a pansexual. Because they put him in the movie and they had him have a thing with a robot, and just because they wanted him to be pansexual. Loki, now all of a sudden he's bisexual. That's fine, do whatever you want. But I'm just saying I wouldn't find that genuine. I wouldn't. If I was gay, I would look at that and I would be like, all right, Disney makes another one, you know. Oh, Disney's making another character gay, that's cool, but you know, now they didn't do it for all these years, and now all of a sudden they're just doing it like overtime, and it's kind of like, is this even genuine? And then the perfect example for me is I remember reading. I'm a person of color, and I remember reading about a black Superman movie coming out. Again, not pressed. White people being pressed is the funniest shit in the world, but Superman, I mean, I guess always being white, depending on how they do it. Superman always being white, Superman always being Clark Kent from Kansas. He grew up on a farm and all this shit, and then making him black. And even the big thing with the huge thing with Black Panther, and Black Panther has always been black. But when Black Panther came out, it was like, I feel like Disney and Marvel made it such a huge thing, and it's like, this doesn't feel genuine. You guys had years to do all this shit and you didn't do it. That's how I feel about the same thing with the LGBT community. That's the same thing I feel when they all of a sudden, you know, Superman, who's always been white ass fucking Clark Kent who grew up on a farm, now you're gonna cast Michael B. Jordan or somebody to play Superman? I just don't buy it. It doesn't make me mad. It doesn't affect me. I don't lose sleep over it like all these other these fucking 14, 15-year-old white boys. I could only imagine the conversations they had after Loki, after fucking Black Superman got announced and all this shit. It doesn't affect me though. But I just don't buy it. Oh, gay Captain America got announced cool. You're introducing a new character. You made Iceman from X-Men gay. That's fine, but you guys didn't do this shit for fucking years. And now all of a sudden you're doing it, and you're doing it overtime. And I just don't buy it. I'm sorry, I don't. That was the point I was getting at with that. That's it. If you're buying it, if you love it, cool. I don't know. Maybe you're a little sheep-minded. I don't know. I got to play this Justin Bieber video, though, because this was ridiculous, too. If I was a famous person, I would probably be on my Kanye shit and start fucking whacking niggas and tossing cameras on the floor and be like, bill me, bitch. You shouldn't even people shouldn't even be able to sue when it comes to shit like that. But here's a video of Justin Bieber fucking going to his apartment in New York, or his crib in New York. And from what I understand, these girls have been waiting outside his crib all night.
Hi, Justin. Can I get a mask? No.
I hear you. This is my home, you know what I mean? This is where I live. And I don't appreciate you guys being here.
Super nice about it.
You guys can be anywhere else. This is my home, you know? This is where you know, at the end of the night when you come home, and you want to relax, this is my space to do that.
Shouldn't have to tell them that.
You guys
Can I get a call?
Yes.
And she still asked him for a picture. She had the nerve. What the fuck? Justin Bieber handled that way too good for my liking, because I would have fucking spazzed out. I could never make it that far. I think I'm good with just like collecting sponsorship money and like I would want to be like a fucking what do they call it, a B, or even lower than that. Is there a D-list celebrity? I would not want that. Those videos that used to come out of Kanye bugging out, fucking smashing cameras and shit, that would be me. That would be me. I would be Kanye, 100%. I would wall out. I'd probably fucking start swinging on niggas left and right. Oh, look what I just saw. Look what I saw just pop up on my Instagram on my saved shit. Harvard scientist thinks aliens are watching us. Astrophysicist Avi Loeb says that the... Why did that come up again? The Oumuamua, that I am probably fucking butchered that, asteroid which passed Earth in 2018 might have been an alien vessel, and a preceding vessel could have launched probes to the Earth's surface. Bro, I'm gonna keep reading off these articles because I've been telling niggas, man, there's people who really think that there's nothing out there. I'm trying to look up this asteroid. You guys, I think you guys remember the one from 2018. It was an asteroid. It was a big deal. I don't think people were really. I don't think everybody was looking at this and thinking, all right, this is a spaceship. I think people just saw it and was like, oh, it does look like a long rock. This was the big deal about it. It was the first known interstellar object detected passing through the solar system from another solar system. So it's not from ours, it's from outside. That's weird in itself. I don't know 100% if I believe that it's a spaceship, but it could be. Why not? What if their spaceships really do look like that? Now, especially after watching all the Marvel movies, some of those spaceships, they do look like kind of rocky, I guess. Like they have like that rock type of material on the outside of the spaceship. It doesn't have to look like some Elon Musk shit. But regardless, how random was it that an asteroid came into our solar system from another solar system? They're watching us. I don't know what the countdown is until when they have like until when they have to like release all the because Trump put that in the bill that the Pentagon had to release all these whatever information they had on UFOs, and more shit keeps popping up. The day that we have a discovery, I'm gonna fucking make a podcast special, and I'm gonna invite whatever alien it is on, and if they zap me, they zap me, but it's gonna be live and it's gonna be lit. What if coronavirus is from aliens, bro? Now I'm onto something. What if it wasn't man-made? There's this whole debate with whether or not it was man-made or whatever. There's always new information coming out about this shit. What if it came from aliens? And that's why fucking Trump threw that in there. Because that was such a random thing. I said that on a podcast before. That was such a random thing to put in a COVID relief bill. Hey, we're going to give you monies, and we're going to give you more monies, and we're going to give you this and that and this and that. That all relate to COVID relief. But guess what? I'm just going to, for whatever reason, throw in there that the Pentagon has X amount of days to release information on UFOs. Where's the correlation? Because coronavirus came from aliens. Somebody fucking touched an alien, got the coronavirus, and the reason why this virus is so advanced and we can't really tell... That's the thing that you keep hearing from doctors. It's so different, they can't really tell what's going on. When I had this shit happen with my heart, and by the way, I'm good now, is same thing. The cardiologist was like, hey, your heart everybody's heart is just, different things are happening to different people, and the COVID affecting the heart is one of those things. Why? Oh, I don't know. We've been looking into it, but we can't really figure it out. Because it's not from here. That's why. You guys saw that who would win in a fight thing over the last week, the left or the right, West Coast or East Coast? East Coast all day. I feel like let's break it down to GTA. You know what I'm saying? In GTA we had Liberty City and we had Vice City, and then the West Coast has just Cali. That's how I think about it in real life too. I'm sure there's other parts that are very like fucked up, but the East Coast has them too. But the big threats, right? Let's stack up ape against ape, right? California, I can't think of any other big threats on the West Coast. California, right? East Coast, New York, Chicago, right? And throw them other shits out the window. If I were to put one state against California and think they could hold their own, Florida. Florida is jam-packed with the biggest fucking weirdo psycho niggas that this planet has ever seen. Literally, the craziest articles you can look up in life start with Florida, man. Do we have to go back to the Miami bath salt situation? Let's talk about Chirac. Let's talk about New York. Let's talk about Harlem, Brooklyn, Yonkers, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Harlem. I'm just saying, brother. East Coast takes that all day, but Florida, my nigga, Florida's a different breed. I feel like if we all went at it, East Coast versus West Coast, because I feel like that's gonna start happening now that that's a trend. People are like, oh, who would win? If we all linked up for like a tag team extravaganza and the East Coast was falling and who was in the ring was New York and Chicago and Baltimore, bro, all these states, if we were like in a tag team, a huge tag team extravaganza, and we were in the ring failing, you know that part of wrestling where they're tired and they dramatically fucking drag themselves to the corner of the ring to tag somebody in, and that somebody comes in and just wrecks everything? I would fucking drag myself, representing New York, I would drag myself to the corner of the ring and hit a hot tag to Florida. And Florida's gonna come in and do the John Cena shit and lay California on its ass. And that's it. There's the match. Florida man will probably do some crazy shit like fucking shit in California's mouth. Because Florida's nuts. Yo, the COVID vaccine shit with the schools, bro. That shit is crazy to me. Right? Where is it? I saved it. Rhode Island. Yo. Oh my God. This is a college, this is an example that I shared, but this is happening in fucking Rhode Island right now with, I think, URI or it's one of the colleges or maybe all of them. This is fucking crazy. Rhodes College will reportedly charge students who haven't received the COVID-19 vaccination $1,500 per semester. What the fuck is that? There's charging kids. That's crazy to me. Just don't even do that. Just do the other thing. There's charging kids, and then and both of them are wrong. They're charging kids to not go to school. I mean, they're charging kids if they go to school without a COVID vaccine. And then you got colleges who are just straight up not letting kids go to college if they're not vaccinated. What happened to the mask? I thought masks were popping. I thought masks defended ourselves. Like, what the fuck is going on? Now, the college shit is such... I've told you guys my opinion on college, man. Like, I've seen so many people get fucked. I got put on to how financially draining college is, unless you know what you're doing. I got put on to how financially draining college is at a young age, so it kind of scared me. I was like, you know, I'm a hustler at the end of the day. I found work. I always found work. But bro, I don't understand how you could... College is already a financial burden. It is. Whether you know what you're doing or not, you're kind of stressed about that. You are. I've seen a lot of people go through it. They have a lot of financial debt over college. How the fuck are you gonna add another financial burden per semester, $1,500, because they didn't get the vaccine, or not let kids go to school without the vaccine? That's fucking crazy. And I'm fully vaccinated. I'm not one of these people who are like against vaccines. At first I thought it was weird. I was like, I don't know about this vaccine. I don't know if I'm gonna get it right away. It's a little too soon. But I got it. I waited a little bit and I got it. I'm like, well, what the fuck's gonna happen? There's no chip, there's no this, there's no that. I don't give a fuck. We'll find if there's a long-term effect, cool. We'll find out later. But, you know, I don't think that the world, that our governments would fucking make us take vaccines or have us take vaccines that have bad effects on us other than the usual flu-like symptoms or whatever. But this is wrong. Bro, if I was a parent right now and Alexandria couldn't go to school or she had to pay to go to school because, you know, she was uncomfortable with taking the vaccine, that's the type of father I'm going to be, by the way. If I don't really take vaccines usually, I just try to live a healthy lifestyle, but something like this, I did it. Fine. If Alexandria was older and she was like, hey, Dad, I'm not comfortable with taking the vaccine. All right, don't take it. My crib is a very free, nobody is controlled ever. Do what you want. Anything but fucking starting an OnlyFans. If you're gonna start an OnlyFans, get the fuck out of my house, go do it somewhere else. That's weird to me. If you're gonna take pictures in the mirror and shit, that's where I brush my teeth, that's fucking nasty. But aside from that, do what you want. That shit is crazy to me, bro. That should not be a thing. How is that being allowed? That's terrible, man. I feel so bad for everybody in school and shit. So, guys, it has been a phenomenal hour. Thank you. Again, subscribe to I was going to say OnlyFans, the Patreon. $5 a month. Bonus content. Extended episodes. Live exclusives, which are coming soon. There may or may not be a 4th of July thing with the family. Some drinks, some cigars and shit. Some fucking untold stories from the OG himself. All right, I've spoken way too much.
It's the outro.
Shout out to Why Try for the outro.
Now we out this bitch. Send them out here. Okay. Now we out.
I'll catch you guys on the
Send them out here.
Thank you,
Now
and
we
thank you
out
to
this
everybody.
bitch. Send them. It's Jimmy's Diner.